Okay, this is one of those readings where you can look at the floor, but it's honest and it's genuine. So let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna get messages about your person today, and it's a pick a card. So choose. I was gonna do 2 piles, but let's do 3. So you're gonna choose from the blue kyanite, the chrysocolla, and I don't know why I have this, but we're gonna do holy water. Okay, so let's see if we can get this in here for you. You're gonna choose between blue kyanite, chrysocolla, and holy water. Okay, and I don't even know what kind of reading we're gonna do. I think it's gonna be about your person. It's gonna be how they feel about you. It's gonna be their honest and true feelings for you. And then I guess we'll just take it from there. So choose your pile and let's begin. Okay. All right, so let's start with the holy water. Okay, so if you chose holy water, this is gonna be your pile. I'm just gonna put that to the side. I'm gonna ring the bell, and I've already used some Palo Santo to clear the energy. But take a deep breath, and obviously please don't take any messages that don't resonate with you. We're gonna do the best we can. And remember, energy can always shift and change. It doesn't mean this is forever. I don't believe in giving predictions that are sticking with you unless you follow through with this stuff, if that makes any sense. Okay, so if you chose holy water, you could be religious, or that person could be religious. Your person could be religious. Or you could have just chosen it because it was part of the pile. All right, so let's just see how your person feels about you. I'm just gonna pull one card for this in particular from the Rider-Waite. The 10 of Swords and Knight of Cups wants to come out, but I'm gonna hand pull it. I'm not gonna do the jumpers. But this could be a relationship that you or your person is contemplating whether or not it's over. Okay. So how are they feeling about you? Their deepest, most honest and true feelings. That's the Rider-Waite. Then we're going to choose, today's a full moon. Even though these messages are timeless, we're going to pull from the Moonology deck. How they're feeling about you. And then we're going to pull from the Romance Angels, because that's always, actually I'm just going to start with these 2 and then I'll pull that next. Okay, so how does your person feel about you? Pile number 1. I don't take reversals. We got the 6 of Swords. So your person, their honest feelings is they want to move away from any kind of drama. They want to protect you from something, I think. This is a very drama-free person. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So yeah, your person could be a Libra or some air sign. They may want to start over with you. But for sure, this person seems like they're kind of running away from anything that feels like drama. So if you guys were in like a fight, or you were arguing, or there was any kind of confusion, they do not want to be confused anymore. This doesn't feel like, I mean, this is a romantic thing, and obviously it's about you and your person, but for some reason it doesn't feel super connected to you and your person. It could be you or your person separate in terms of like, it doesn't just have to mean you two together, although this is about being together. I'm just not getting a very like stabilized connection. It doesn't feel like you guys are solid, or it doesn't feel like you guys are in a relationship just yet. It could be very new. They may have brought some kind of like drama into your world, and this could just be like moving away from it. They want to start over. Let's do the romance angels. How does your person feel about you? Their honest feelings, right? Maybe they want to be really honest with you. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And let's do one more. That's a jumper. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. I don't know if you could see that. I'm gonna move it. Well, I'll try to show you that way. This is what came out for how they feel. So I feel like your person, maybe you work together, maybe you guys work together, but I feel like they may not be, I don't think you're in a relationship with this person just yet, right? I feel like this would be something new, or this would be something that is never quite got off the ground. There may have been, for some reason, like some drama in your relationship, or in the beginning, or within your circle of friends, or something like that. And this person could be just wanting to like move away from that, and you guys maybe need to have a conversation about what you want and how you really feel. I feel like your person could be someone that focuses on the 3D and like finances and grounding things, and you could be the person that wants to talk and communicate. And the angel of willingness, it says, I'm happy my actions are being orchestrated by my soul. Willingness is the ability to use our will with love and wisdom. Love turns our action into a voluntary one through heart, and we begin to love what we do. Wisdom shows directions through clear vision. In a way, willingness brings total happiness. So willingness is interesting, right? Because I feel like someone needs to be clear about what it is that they want. They seem like, this person seems like they're getting out of something that may have been difficult. You may be focused on relationship stuff, and they could be focused on grounding themselves in some other part of their life. Maybe their 3D, their material stuff, their wealth. And they have to be willing to be in this relationship. And I'm not saying that they're not willing, but it doesn't look like they are fully ready. They could just have been getting out of something. So let's just pull a song, and I hope this makes sense, but this is just what's coming out for some reason. Let's pull a song that they would, have you listen to, or that has messages about this relationship. And then you can look up the lyrics and kind of see what makes sense to you based on this. Night and Day by I'll Be Sure. Okay, so that's a song from the 80s. That's a song about, so your person does have feelings for you. They do see you in a romantic light. It seems like maybe they just can't quite express that right now because there's a lot of things happening. And then you have The Gray by Latoya Luckett, who used to be a member of Destiny's Child. And this is probably more how you feel, I would say, or maybe it's just this situation isn't clear. So it doesn't feel like there's a lot of clarity. It feels like both parties have to be willing, and it's possible that both parties, not that they're not willing, but they're maybe not completely focused on this right now. And so that is that. That's what we're going with for now. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. If this doesn't sound like your pile, then please choose another pile. This is heavy air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay? Check out my other timeless readings. And thank you. Okay, pile number 2. We are going to ring the bell for you. Kaisakala, how does your person feel about you? Their honest and true feelings. I'm going to start by pulling one card from the Rider-Waite deck. I do not take reversals. The only cards that I take reversals for are the Three of Swords. Everything else, unless I'm called to do it, I don't. Then we're going to pull from the Moonology deck, how your person feels about you, their honest feelings. We'll see what comes up. 2 actually wanted to come out. And then I'll pull some Romance Angels later. Okay, so how's your person honestly feeling about you? Also look up Kaisakala and like what that means. I think it's a heart chakra stone. 10 of Swords. Okay, so your person could possibly feel like this relationship is over. This is also a card about betrayal. It's a card about ends of betrayal, no longer having to deal with betrayal. It's a card about things being over. 10s are about endings, but also after an ending comes a new beginning. So let's look at the Moonology deck and see what came out. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. And believe in the impossible, blue moon. So right away, this is obviously air sign energy. Pile 1 was air sign energy too. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This feels like a relationship that is over or is at its end or has ended at one point. And maybe this person is wishing that it can begin again, possibly. I'm going to pull Romance Angels to see what's happening. It feels like it's impossible to get it to begin again. It could be the opposite, where this person's like, absolutely not. But I don't think so. I think it's more like wanting it. This is a very dreamy kind of energy. Show the world the real you. So this person may or may not be in a place where they're like showing exactly how they feel about the situation, but they could be wishing for it. Then you got the Separation card. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. And then you have Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So what I will say is separation, you guys are not together right now. And someone wants to talk about it. Someone wants to, they think it's impossible to get back together with you. Or you could be thinking that about them. I actually am like drawn to like the separation and this one being one person, and then the Express your love being another person. So you or the other person, someone feels like they want to get back together, or they think it's impossible to probably get back together. And then the other person wants to talk about it and talk about how they really feel. It feels like it's over. It may have been a long time since you guys have talked and expressed yourself. It does feel like a really, I'm not going to say it feels super deep, but it feels dreamy. And I'm saying that because you have this blue moon, this like crown chakra, third eye chakra energy with these like deep blue hues. And then you have this like, it says separation, and then there's like smoke and mist here. And that feels like the ethers or like dreamy energy. So there's a lot of blue there. There's a lot about communication, a lot about connecting from higher self energy. Someone wants to speak from their highest self. It doesn't feel low vibrational anymore. So maybe the person has kind of become more mature and they're ready to express themselves. And this card flew out, the Angel of Adventure. I'm going to read it out loud. The affirmation is, everything in my life leads me to be nearer to God. So that's so funny because I said higher self and we said crown chakra. So that's nearer to God or your highest being or your higher self or whatever you believe in. When adventure comes, it's an invitation to open the way to what is new. Adventuring is a kind permission we give ourselves to cross the frontier between the known and the unknown. Soul-size adventure is a journey toward priceless treasures. So, yeah, this feels like a connection that you could feel like you guys are communicating in the astral realm or through dreams, or you could just have hunches about this person, and it may not be happening in like the 3D, but it for sure, I believe, is happening. But how they're feeling about you, they do think about you, they do dream about you, they do realize that it's over. They think that may not even be possible to get back together, but they might be happy if you did. And I'm going to pull some song cards. These songs can be lyrics that are familiar, songs that are familiar, artists that are familiar, what they want to say about you or how they're feeling about you, because that's the question, right? So let's get some songs on how this person feels and take only what resonates. Okay, you may feel like this person is a creep by Radiohead, so listen to the lyrics on that. That's funny. It may not be funny. Maybe you thought they were a creep. They may be like, yeah, I was a total jerk to this person, but I wasn't showing them the real me. I wasn't showing them who I really was or who I really am, and they're paying for it, right? They could have had a really hard time in other situations, and they get it. And then I Love You by Sam Cooke. That song is like, I love you, 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 I love you. And that's just it. There's nothing more to that. What's interesting, and I don't know why I know this, Sam Cooke is an Aquarius. And this is full moon in Aquarius. And this is a air sign card. I don't know if it's Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it's heavy air sign energy, as is pile 1. And this person maybe isn't really great with words, but if they could say something, they would say that they really feel strongly. If it's not love, it's very strong feelings. And I do believe it could possibly be love. And love doesn't have to be like that romantic love that like sweeps you off your feet. Sometimes you could just meet someone and know someone and just like almost feel like you love them right away. And it's not fantasy, but it's like, I know you and I love you, or I love your soul, or I know something about you that's familiar. And that's possible, I think. So let's do one more card because I'm kind of curious about like what this person would say. Something else, although this is pretty good. One more song. Never Stop by Brand New Heavies. Listen to these songs if you can. They may bring out some nostalgia. These are old songs too. Like if you're watching this in 2024 beyond, this is like the 90s, I think. This is definitely the 90s. And this is, I don't know Sam Cooke. He was like, I don't know, 50s, 60s maybe? Maybe even later, or I don't know. But it definitely wasn't any time after the 80s. So old school stuff. Okay? All right, pile 2. I hope this is helpful. Follow me for more and check out my other timeless readings. They might be helpful and they may have messages for you. Okay. Welcome, pile number 3. You chose the blue kyanite. I'm going to ring the bell to clear the energy. And these piles are interesting because they're not giving me messages that I'd be like used to reading. So they feel kind of vague and like, I don't know, but we'll take what we can get. So this is how your person feels about you, their honest feelings. We're going to pull one card from Rider-Waite. Look up blue kyanite. I think blue kyanite is a stone that clears other stones. So it could be communication, but also it's also like a stone that doesn't really need to be cleaned or cleared. It kind of clears itself. So take that as you will. All right, so let's just pull one card for Rider-Waite. I don't take reversals except for 3 of Swords upside down. Everything else is right side up. And for some reason 2 want to come out here, so we're gonna do it. And I'm gonna pull from the Moonology deck. How does your person feel about you? Honest feelings about pile 3. Interesting. That one is conclusions are within reach. I'm just going to read that because it just opened up that way. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. And let's turn this over. How does your person feel? The Justice card. And the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. The Justice card is Libra energy. The 7 of Pentacles is Earth sign energy. I want to say more Taurus, but it could be Capricorn or Virgo too, I think. I'm not sure. But either way, I feel like your person wants to do the right thing. They want to do right by you, and they don't want any like bad karma. You know, they kind of want to make sure that they're doing things the right way so that they can keep things clear. They like to keep their energy clear. They like to keep their conscience clear. They don't like to make mistakes. And so how they feel about you, when it says conclusions are within reach, I don't necessarily think that means that things are over. I think that they are making a decision and they are coming to the conclusion about whatever it is that they're thinking. I'm curious to see like what else that is. So I'm going to pull like romance angels to see. I think that you and your person, if you're not in a relationship or married, because you could be married, you could be thinking about marriage and like what the next steps are. What am I going to invest? What do I want to invest? They're trying to understand if they want to invest. And I don't mean that in a way that's like, is this person worth my investment? But I think that this may be a person that doesn't like to make mistakes. And so they have to be very calculated in the decisions that they make. But it's good. You know, whenever you get the Justice card, I like that because that means they want to do the right thing. And now if it come out with something else, then I'd be like, you know, that's different. That's like negative karma, but karma in general is really good. It doesn't have to be bad, rather. So let's see, how does this person feel about you? Their honest and true feelings. They're trying to decide how they feel. They know how they feel. Obviously, this is a major relationship. This is something big and major in their life. So I do think that you guys are in a relationship. Like the other 2 piles, I don't think there was so much of a relationship. But they don't want to be in something that is not going to work or last. They're very serious-minded, I think. So let's see. Romance angels. How does pile 3's person feel? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. Interesting. That could be that. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. Reconciliation and codependency you know, together feels like a relationship where people keep going back and forth. But for some reason, I don't really get that from your person. So maybe these are two scenarios, right? Maybe this is a group. There are a couple of groups here. Maybe the first group is someone that's trying to, or you could be, or they could be trying to decide if they want to go back into the relationship and stay together or be together. That could be something. And then whether or not it's healthy, right? Because this person seems like they're trying to make sure that they're being healthy about their decisions and their choices. And so this may not be healthy in their mind, or they may not be sure if it is healthy. So, and healthy is subjective, but healthy versus toxic. Toxic doesn't have to be anything but what you think it is. Okay? All right, so let's see. How does your person feel about you? The Angel of Purpose. I'm going to read this to you. It says, I cooperate joyfully with the purpose of my life. When we have a purpose, our soul's work is accomplished in the best way possible through our bodies and personalities. A clear purpose gives no room for doubt because we identify immediately with all that leads toward our goal. Yeah, this is a goal-oriented person. This person, okay, I'll read the rest. We become aware of all that would turn us away from it. The flow of energies in our lives is immense when a clear purpose is always present. Do you know what is your purpose in life? Yeah, this person is goal-oriented. They're very focused. They like to come to conclusions. And this feels maybe a little up in the air, right? It says here, no room for doubt because we identify immediately with all that leads towards our goal. So they want to make sure that they don't have any doubts if they either get back into a relationship with you or if they continue the relationship with you. They may have some issues from the past that may make them feel weary about moving forward, but it may not have anything to do with you as much as it's about the next step that they want to take in their life, and they want to make sure they're making a good decision. So let's do some song cards, and these songs could be how they feel. That's the goal, how they're feeling. So listen to the lyrics or think about the person that's singing it, or the song itself, title, and then we'll just take it from there. You'll know if these messages are for you. So how does Pile 3's person feel about them? With the songs, please. Okay. Just Friends, Amy Winehouse. So what I will say is what we know, if you know Amy Winehouse, God rest her soul, she was a Virgo. She passed away, I believe, from substance use, which is interesting because codependency is here. She was in I think based on like social media or like the news, and like what they said is that she was in a not so great relationship with her person. And so that's interesting, but also just friends. I think the lyrics are, when will we get the time to be just friends? So maybe this is someone that wants to be friends with you first. But listen to that and take that into context, because that's interesting, right? You Put a Move on My Heart by Tamia. So this is early 2000s, and this is like late 90s, mid to late 90s. And Tamia, let's do one more song. That's a really sweet song, You Put a Move on My Heart. So you definitely have an impact on this person. And it's like one of the lyrics or the hook is like, baby, can't you see you and I were meant to be, hold me, love me. So they do have an attachment to you of some sort, they just might like to be logical. And then this Just Friends is like not platonic, they don't want to be platonic, they just want to be sure. This person wants to be sure. Let's do one more song for Pile 3, please. Om, the mantra Om, which is a yogic sound. It clears the crown chakra and the third eye. So when you do the Om, if you know anything about yoga, then that's clearing that out. So this person likes to be clear. They like to know what's going on. They don't like to be fuzzy. They want to be on top of their game. If they're in recovery, that is a big deal about being slow and deliberate, because in one day at a time kind of stuff. So that may be something that you're experiencing with your person. But either way, I hope this helps. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts about this or what pile you chose. And check out my other readings for more information on your person. And they're timeless, so it should resonate with you. And if it doesn't, check out more readings. Okay? Thank you. Bye.